Welcome back to another video. My name is Raffay, aka the Crypto Network, and in today's video, we are going to discuss about the perfect buying entry, the perfect selling entries, the perfect spot, the perfect time to get in. Now, the title and video and thumbnail was all clickbait because you guys should all know that nothing is guaranteed in crypto. You can never ever be 100% right when it comes to figuring out when you want to get in. Luck is definitely of the essence that you need to make sure that is always going to be on your side as well. Now, just today, we're going to use Bitcoin as an example. Now, yes, I'm going to try and get you as close as possible of how you can look at, support levels, buying entries, how you can get close to getting the perfect, dollar cost average buy-in. But again, it's not guaranteed, but these are like these are the absolute basic techniques that you can use and strategies you can use on really understanding when you want to buy in. So let's just use Bitcoin as an example. We went back. Let's go back in time. Let's look at. Let's use an example, right? So over here back in January of this year, we saw that Bitcoin had a support level right here where we bounced up. So it showed support, but there was some struggle right before, right? It managed to make its way back up. Correct? We can all agree on that. So same thing, Bitcoin enters the exact same area about when it was struggling. Same thing, you zoom out a little bit, you can see that, hey, these are two areas where Bitcoin seems to struggle the most, right? This is an area we want to keep a target out and make sure that, hey, let's look at these regions and make sure that we don't go anywhere below these two lines, right? This is probably not the straightest line. This is not the most professional way to do it, but this is why I don't do TA. This is why I'm not a technical analysis. This is why I don't chart. This is why I rarely chart, but I'm trying to break it down for people who are absolute beginners. And in a sense, I'm also a beginner when it comes to charting because I just don't believe in TA too much. But in scenarios like this, it can be helpful, okay? So now we've seen that Bitcoin has struggled to hold support here twice. It goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, right? It's a repeated pattern. So we have to know that, hey, if Bitcoin goes below this region right here, we could have predicted this crash. So you can see, you go look at Bitcoin right here. What happened? Right? Had that massive support that was broken and we just went down. So now we're down here, right? So history is something that we must always look at. That's how things work in Bitcoin, right? So now we're here at 19,000. Well, if we go back in time and see what the last time the support was, well, this unfortunately is the breaking point, my friends. This is where we will either see the second bull run, this next bull run that everyone's anticipating. This is where it happens. This is where people get their trading volume in. This is where people get their entries in. This could be essentially towards the bottom of a reversal. The reason why is because history is on our side, right? Well, we go back all the way in time and we see that, hey, this is where we are right now, around this area, right? 17,000 was the last range. This is not the most straightest line, right? That's our line one. And this is where Bitcoin continues to hold. So we're here. Now we've made our lines. We're going to zoom in and check things out. So our lines are right here. So back here is the only way we can actually look. So we're going to go back and check this out. Look at the last region that happened. These are support levels that, hey, this is where all the fun began last time. And this is where we start rallying up. So anywhere below the 17,600 region, and we go back down here, is going to be our breaking point. So this is where, hey, gambling mindset and prediction mindset is essentially kind of what you're doing right now, because there's no best way to predict a buying entry. There's no best way to get the best entry. Because at the same time tomorrow, a billionaire or a massive company can tweet that they're bankrupt that's related to crypto, or tomorrow we could go to war with somebody, tomorrow we could have a financial crisis. Anything can happen, right? So the way we would summarize this is, okay, well, we know that anywhere from 17,000 and 20,000 is an area where, hey, we could continue to dollar cost average not only in Bitcoin, but other cryptocurrencies that we are also a fan of. So in this little chart that we've made right down here, right? In this chart that we've made, you know, this little this little basic TA, this is the area that you would want to try and start buying stuff on, because it's a hit or miss, right? Because if the market crashes, well, you're gonna lose money anyways, right? But if the market reverses, well, look what happened last time when we continue to go up. It was the start of the first bull run that happened back in 2021. You know, the one that got everyone really interested in. So essentially, support levels like this are very important. The charts themselves are very easy to read. Again, you know, you can look at the past history and see that, hey, you know, we can make our charts here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, right? Every single time it failed. Boom, 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 right? So again, you can see the same tactics that we just did in this. We can see, okay, well, if we got here, this is a pretty good time to probably sell, because there's going to be a lot of sell pressure here, because, you know, this is where we've seen, well, this is that sign of the first sell pressure, right? This was the first indication, okay? Because there was nothing prior to figure this out, because Bitcoin had just gotten to 56,000. Well, we saw that this is the area where Bitcoin struggled. So next time Bitcoin got this level, people are going to also be just as worried. Think about, okay, this is where sell pressure was last time, so we should probably be a little bit careful. And the people who are careful, well, they're part of the problem, because the sell pressure is there just like last time, and it just adds on more. So, boom, sell pressure. Well, what happens next? Bitcoin gets in the exact same area again, you know, a little bit higher, but it's in the same region. So, boom, sell pressure again. Then Bitcoin gets to the exact same region here, where it was here, right? Make our little line. Where is it? It's right here in the same region. Well, now we're 3. This is our 4th time we are going through this struggle. What do you think is going to happen? You know, the more sell pressure that's been built up, it's a complete pattern, right? Because the people who saw this first sell pressure happen, they were like caught off guard. But next time Bitcoin was up here, they're like, oh, well, last time there was sell pressure here, so we should sell. Okay, last time there was Bitcoin here, we should sell. Now we do it again after going all the way down, especially. That's a very important part to keep in mind. Well, Bitcoin is back here, right? What is going to happen? All those people who are worried, well, they just compounded, and now one big sell pressure happened and Bitcoin tanked. So again, look, guys, I'm not a technical analysis. Half the crap I say about charting probably might not even make sense to people. But again, my job is to break things down in the most simplistic way that has helped me understand this crypto market. I am not an expert when it comes to technical analysis. I'm not an expert when it comes to charting. I don't even know certain indicators. I don't even know certain phrases. I'm not the best. I am just an amateur TA chart reader. I rarely use the chart to my advantage unless I'm looking at support and resistance levels similarly to what I just showed you right now. So again, short and sweet video, and hopefully this helped anybody, because, you know, if you're a beginner, I would appreciate this video too if I was a beginner and I watched this. I'm like, yo, thanks for explaining things in the most basic, simplistic way, because everybody else uses fancy words. They like to try and exaggerate, or they like to make things even more difficult to understand, and there's just no need for it. Now, again, I'm just somebody who's not into TA like that, but there are people out there who will be like, hey, you know, this one here, then here, and here, so now we're gonna go here, and you know, I can't do that. I can't. And they'll throw in a bunch of extra words, and you know, it'll sound fancy, but then Bitcoin will go down $5,000, and their technical analysis said it was gonna go up like 10K. So that I don't like TA. I'm purely making this video because I hope it helps somebody. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to join the Crypto Network Community Discord and join the VIP Club if you would like to support me further. Nobody's ever forcing you. All I do is monetize my hard work. I will see you in the next video. Peace.